In the United States, since the country was made so quickly, all of the borders are kind of arbitrary. They were just sort of drawn by people living over on the East Coast. So the further west you get, like the bigger the states get, and there's all these states that are just little squares. They're like stacked up next to each other, and it doesn't have any relationship to the people that were living there or what their needs were or anything. So for instance, in Washington, you have like Eastern Washington, which is very dry, and people mostly farm. They tend to be a lot more religiously conservative, and everything's much more spread out. And then you have Western Washington, where all the cities are very close to each other, and people are much more liberal, and it's very wet. And they all share the same government, and they're always fighting with each other all the time. Because most of the people live in Western Washington, so it's really, everyone in Western Washington decides all the laws for like the whole state, and everyone in Eastern Washington really hates Western Washington. You know, and if you take that and expand it to the whole United States, which is bigger than Europe, and we all share one government, but it's insane. I mean, really, it's really difficult to agree on anything. There's just these kind of 2 or 3 issues that people just sort of argue about all the time without ever really talking about, you know, things that are maybe a little more important to them. So anyway, that's where the word Cascadia comes from, and the song's called Cascadia Summer.
By the bay, salt water underneath the little bay. In the morning, I hear seagulls and the train. In the morning, please don't go to work today. Please don't go.